Hi, my name's Anita, and I decided to start this channel to bring more awareness to abdominal vascular compression syndromes. First of all, I'd like to help patients such as myself that have been diagnosed with these syndromes to kind of understand the syndromes themselves, the options that are available, and the interconnectivity between these syndromes, which is why I'm not specifically addressing just one. And then I'd like to actually look into the research itself and just talk about the interconnectedness of these disorders, along with the interconnectedness with hypermobility Ehlers-Danlos and mast cell activation syndrome, because I think it's important to look at the overall picture. Another thing is, with the recent connection between these vascular compression syndromes, is it's important to have an overview of what the problem is, so that if you do go into surgical procedures, that you follow kind of a top-down path, so you don't exacerbate another one of these compressions. So let me just start by telling you, I've been diagnosed with nutcracker syndrome and superior mesenteric artery syndrome, along with pelvic congestion syndrome, with a high probability of neurogenic median arcuate ligament syndrome, and possible May-Turner syndrome. So that's a mouthful, that's a lot. Also, I have family diagnosed with hypermobility Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, so that's where I'm just curious in the whole connectivity of this all, and kind of getting to the source cause of what's going on, instead of trying to go through major surgeries, because my symptoms started to occur after a major surgery for fibroids. I had 6 of 7 fibroids removed, and that's when things just started going on. And then the last reason is more of a personal reason. I'd like to share what I've been able to come up with myself while I've waited, while I've navigated through the medical system, and while I've been waiting for to see a specialist. Things that have helped me. I'm not as severe right now as other patients that have had to get feeding tubes in order to get nutrients. So I'd like to give some advice for people that are in my position that haven't totally lost the ability to intake food, but still need to be really cautious and easy with themselves, kind of some of my tricks and what I do. People with these syndromes, I want you to know that it is a living nightmare, and you're not alone in all the emotions that you're feeling. I myself have been through a couple of emotional days, which is why I chose to do this. Also, it's hard to take care of yourself when you don't feel good. So I figured if I was trying to show people the things that helped me, maybe that would help me keep on track with taking care of myself as well. Kind of feel obligated to keep it up and have a purpose for doing it. So if it's as simple as me putting out a video to help just one person like me, then that will work for me. I'll do that. Please, if you know somebody that has these disorders, you yourself don't have them, please understand how difficult, not only in terms of physically to deal with, but to navigate through the medical system, to figure out what's going on, to learn how to take care of it, to figure out your limits. It's an extremely hard process, and I've been lucky enough to have a really good support system. I've had a few, several negative experiences with the medical field, maybe a few negative personal experiences, but all in all, I have a great support system. So if you are a family member, be a good support system, and learn as much as you can about it. Oftentimes, because it sounds really complicated, you've got all these acronyms and just like too much, and so I don't think people actually delve into what's going on. My first videos after this are going to be a personal vlog, and then I'll start to get into detail about some more of the technical stuff involving the illnesses themselves and the current ways to treat them. After a full explanation of all these disorders, then I would like to move on to some of the current research and its interconnectedness to hypermobility, Ehlers-Danlos, and mast cell activation syndrome. Anyway, thank you for paying attention.